Appalachian State Mountaineers. Taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Swan. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. QB keeps it himself.
That's another Mountaineer.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Swan. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
He shreds the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks an open space. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
I can't believe the calm here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The App State offense goes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks into open space. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Swan. Defense is coming after him. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just
looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Adjusting now to the defense. Will come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Green Wave. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To the air, it's Swan. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Green Wave. They were not going to catch him that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Swan. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Now the try here for the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Turner. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll feed the back again.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The App State offense goes back on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Swan. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. 2nd and long from the 14.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, App State. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Grinding away on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of